Hello, everyone, and welcome to the DTO matchup. A bit going up against the EU roster of Destroy the Odds, going against Supersik here. Now, if you're unaware of this new roster that we just signed and was introduced today, I'm pretty certain. Well, we have recently signed this with our organization, and this is their first season, and in fact, the very first match with us here today. And a little about myself, since this is also my first time casting with the Destroy the Odds team. My name is Inflict, or my actual name is Joseph, but I also go by the name of Inflict, which you'll probably see somewhere on the screen or not. Maybe I have my name in the title as well if you ever want to check me out. Although I'm not quite certain why any would want to do that, but yep. So that I cast FPS games most of the time, a little bit of VR as well, but that's all you possibly would need to know about me. More about the team here. So, Destroy the Odds EU roster, which we have just signed, is an all Canadian team, and in their last season, they really performed great. If I'm being very honest here, they went 14-0 in their previous season. So on esportal. So I'm really expecting a lot from their side. And now that the players are joining in, we will be beginning the match very shortly. So make sure you stick by. Now is the perfect time for you to go grab your snacks, get some water, get some drinks, maybe some Coke as well, or anything you want to eat or snack on while we go on with this match. Go grab that. This is basically the perfect moment because we are heading into Nuke, as you could probably tell already. And if you're being honest, Nuke is a gigantic map. That's one major reason why I personally hate Nuke. But yeah, Nuke often goes to the longer runs, if I'm being very honest. And I kind of don't appreciate that, if I'm being honest. I would rather just play Inferno, Mirage, Dust 2. Those convenient, they feel a lot more convenient, if I'm being very honest with you. So Nuke, not a personal favorite, but on this matchup we will be looking at it throughout. It is a best of one, so whoever wins this round will take it away. And now we're just waiting for two more players to join in from the side of Destroy the Odds, as Sick are already prepared in the lobby and are shooting each other. And some are just AFK, such as Mado. He's just in the spawn. Boga's trying to hit some no scopes there. No success as of now. He has to reload. Unfortunate, but hopefully he'll eventually get it. Maybe some trick shots to do a 360. No. Okay, he's just okay. The player is not AFK anymore, but the trick shot won't happen. No scope doesn't connect. Mado gets the kill, and we're still warming up. The players go around each other. That was nice kill onto focus. I guess we're casting the team kills now for a while. But yeah, we're just quickly waiting for the players to join in as they're getting into the matchup. And we'll begin as soon as they arrive. Our NA roster has been signed for quite a while, but now we have shifted. No, well, not shifted, but we have also signed an EU roster. If you're just joining us, let me remind you again. The roster that we have signed is a phenomenal one. Their previous season on eSportal was a 14-0. They did not lose a single matchup. So you can have high expectations from these players, and I am most certainly hoping for them to win this matchup against Supersik, but we'll find out who the actual winner is. As one player only remains to join, afterwards we will be prepared and ready to head into the matchup. Just a few more seconds or minutes of wait, and then we'll be ready to kick in. Until then, grab some snacks if you still haven't, although I told you minutes ago. Come on, why are you so lazy? See, the final player has also joined in. If you still haven't picked up your snacks, I'm disappointed in you. Go get your snacks. This is a new map. It's probably going to be long, so just get prepared. We are getting closer and closer to beginning the map. As all 5 players are ready, the teams will be switched shortly, and we will kick things off now with the first matchup of Destroy the Odds EU roster. Really looking forward to see how they perform on the CSGO season. They really played well, as I told you earlier, on the Esportal season that they played last time. 14-0 scoreline is no joke, if you ask, especially for a player like me who are terrible at keyboard and mouse, especially, or whether or no matter what game it is. But yeah, I personally am terrible at CSGO. If I'm being honest, I would go 5 for 30 if I'm playing against a team like Destroy the Odds here. And there you go, the ninth round underway to decide who gets to pick their sides. Now down to a 1v1, and Mazik is able to get the kill, and now they get to decide which side they want to play. And it seems like they are just going to, actually never mind, they still are picking, it seems. And okay, Destroy the Odds have decided to go for the CT side, and in my opinion, a smart play, if you're being honest, because Nuke, everyone knows it's a defense favored map, it's a CT favored map, so getting as many rounds as possible in the first half would be a major key victory for them, in my opinion. So now the pistol round underway. Dual barracks in the hands of Pablo. He's getting aggressive over towards the lobby here now, just holding Squeaky. The players over towards Supersik, getting tagged down, but Locus will be the first one to go down, unfortunately. No engagements as of now because Supersik, their presence is all towards B. 3 players at ramp as of now, but Destroy the Odds is playing it patiently, not getting aggressive at all. Pablo all by himself in the A side, waiting for someone to come through any door, any entrance. And right now he's really hoping for someone to enter through the hut. But it seems like no one, as of now, is going to be joining him. 2 players really weak from the side of Supersik, and oh, so unfortunate. Pablo goes down by the hands of Gaywar, and now the bomb is going to get planted. It still is very much possible for Destroy the Odds to win this one because 2 players are extremely weak for Supersik, that being Madu and Spy. But okay, Mizik has been tagged down to 34 HP as well, courtesy of the Molotov there. Just needs to put one shot in, and Mizik will certainly do that. And now it's down to 2v2, both 1v2 now, as every single one of these players very weak. And oh, the shots being missed, that could be punished heavily from either side. Mizik gets one now in a 1v1, both players down to 12 HP, but Madu gets the knife onto him. And what a way to end the first round. A very close round. Destroy the Odds really took their time answering back to Supersik early on. Matu and Sai really were alive for quite a long time with such low HP, and they Destroy the Odds really taking their time with the trades, and sometimes not even getting any at all. So let's see how they improve on that. But still, it was just a pistol round. We have a whole map right in front of us still yet to come. Now, 4 Deagles and a scout in the hands of Bokas. So it seems like they have force here, Destroy the Odds, looking to deal damage. A nade came Sipe's way, but not going to do much. Only 4 damage on the health, but 2 on the armor. So still the Mac 10 guy alive with the Molotov smoke and flashbang on him. Supersik really taking their time, deciding to make a move. 3 players they are present over towards outside, and now they're on the move. Devs will eventually be able to spot him, it seems, and now okay, the team of Supersik is really totally apart right now, and now they're as 3 players heading into the tunnel area. They are going to get spotted. 2 players fall for Sick, but now they're going to get the trades in. Madu finds Mezek, 3 versus 3. The Deagles and Scouts still in play here. And another player spotted but won't be able to get the kill. Madu shuts Devs off as he opens the door, and now they're going to close it once again. Now Boke is last alive with the Scout in hand, up against 3 from the side of Sick. No, not much hope for him in this round, it seems. Manu and Gywer have totally controlled this round throughout, both of them having 2 kills apiece. Really controlling this one as they entered the B site through ramp and tunnels. Superstic were really split up earlier on in the round, but when they got their way into tunnels peacefully, they didn't have any resistance or throughout outside area. So kind of surprised why Destroy the Odds really didn't contest outside at all. I think there was some utility invested, but not something to detain them. But still, the economy not so great to allow them to gain as much utility to really have a strong resistance over towards outside area, because it can be very demanding to hold a team over towards outside. So still a fair enough round from the side of Destroy the Odds. I would say they were able to find 2 kills onto Gyra inside. But let's see what they're able to do in this one, since they still have a scout in play, but the rest of the players really have E-code here. Mezek did buy IP 250, but still a $250 investment does not seem so much considering their economy right now. He still has the most amount of dollars in his bank, but will that do anything in this one? Not so much, as 3 players fall for Destroy the Odds. Maru down to just 10 HP, and now it's all down to Devs and Pablo to secure this round for their team if possible, which seems very unlikely, as Devs is the last player alive in a 1v4, and he falls as well. Creo with the Mac 10 finish things off here, and now the real resistance from inside to Destroy the Odds shall come into play, as the rifles along with the op coming here, and I love it. Mezek has the silenced M4 out along with Devs. Okay, my personal favorite weapon of CS is in the play here, and I just want them to dominate the map now, because it's just satisfying to use this silenced M4A1. It just gives me a feel of calmness while shooting. It doesn't seem too violent, although you're basically killing people on the map with it, and Pablo is killing Gyver on the map with his M4 non-silenced, but Mezek, he is going to change things up, takes down one with the silencer, and Bokas really putting the op into play as well. 3 players fall already for Supersik, and now it's retreat time as Mado remains all by himself. One thing positive for him, at least, is that he does have his bomb and is going to find the first kill onto Gal. Now, just finessing through the map right now. Really trying to find any pick he can whatsoever. Their economy, Super 6 economy, is in a good shape, so if he gets to the plant, that's even better, but still, they will be able to get rifles in the next round as Bokus finishes things off here. The first round on board for Destroy the Odds on Nuke here, with the scoreline of 3-1. The rifles back in the hands of Supersik, as their economy was in a great place after winning those 3 rounds. An op into the mix here as well from the side of Supersik. So we have 2 ops, and a Molotov kill very early on the map. Not something I'd expect, but there is a trade on the other side of the map, though, by the side of Gaber, as he takes Pablo out. The op still in play for Bokus, and he can do some damage. Devs is present outside. still to show some resistance against Supersik, and if they don't spot him, that can be bad. Devs is able to find one, but will get traded eventually by the hands of Koryo. 3 versus 3 now. The op not in the mix anymore for Supersik. But the utility has really allowed them some safer movement on towards outside, but now that the smokes fade, they are heading into the A side. Cal will be the first line of defense. He spots one, gets the kill, tags Malu, but won't be enough, and now Mezik is the last one alive as Focus has died as well. A 1 versus 2. Bomb goes down. Has retrieved an AK, so still looking to go for this one. It is very much possible, but the possibilities have been pulled down to 0 as Mazik falls by the hands of Guywer, and 4-1 Supersik continuing to grow their lead here. Now again, it seems we are going to be seeing a partial investment from the sides of Destroy the Odds. 5 deagles, 2 flashbangs, and a smoke on devs as well, along with the partial armor. So still a little bit of investment from the side of the Dogs, but it has not gone all out, and I think it is paying off because Devs, he has taken Callus out already with the headshot, although he is down to just 16 HP. So let's see how long he can stay alive, but he does have a smoke and flashbang on him still, so even that can come into play very, very handy for Destroy the Odds in this round, because they don't have much to work with here, and Guyver is going to take even more away from them as Devs gets shot down, followed by Bokas and Mezik. Both of them fall, and now a 2 versus 4. Calv and Pablo joining forces in tunnels now, but now coming through either door, each door. Taking a peek, Pablo enters, gets the first kill, but now will eventually get traded out, and Cal through the smoke gets a headshot on Tomato. Now 1 versus 2. The bomb has been planted already, and oh, nice, another headshot, but Creo there for the trade eventually. Amazing round, in my opinion, from the side of Just for the Odds. They began with a USP and 4 deals, but then they pulled it down to a 1 versus, in my opinion, a very round coming out of Destroy the Odds. But now the match has been paused. I think it is a technical timeout, and will be starting the match shortly. But not an amazing start for the side to Destroy the Odds, considering they are on the defensive end right now. The CT side of Nuke is supposed to be a power zone. You can really work around your map, work around the map, and maybe sometimes even set the pace of the map if you've really utilized your nades and smokes in such a manner. But as of now, they haven't been successful in doing so, as the match has been paused and we are back into the game. 7th round already began. Creo Bob down to 76 HP, I think, by a grenade it was. But now Supersik heading towards Secret. Bokas has spotted a player and will take them down immediately. Oh, Callus takes Pablo out. Now a 4 versus 4. The shot missed by Bokas is going to cost his teammate his life. Bokas really can't afford to miss a lot more of these shots, because eventually if he continues to miss those, he will be the one to fall next. 3 players still present outside, and they are going to be counted down 2, as it seems. I think that's Sype who is headed back to join his teammate over towards lobby. Now Supersik making their way over towards tunnel. 2 players here, being Sype and Creo Bob. Slowly taking their time. They do have 30 seconds on the timer, so can be a bit comfortable around the area for now. But that won't be the case for long. Bokas takes 1 out. Devs did deal some damage, but won't be enough. Saib has been spotted and Mezik lines both of them up. Bokus will be the one to finish things off and finally destroy the odds. Take a round off the board for Supersik. It was not looking like they destroy the odds would close it out comfortably in the round initially, but eventually they were able to pull through, and all the scoreline now says 2-5 is destroy the odds, take their second. And the economy for Supersik though still not in a great shape. That's something I've really been impressed by for the odds, because they, even though have not won so many rounds, they still have been able to keep the economy in control of Supersik and not let it get too out of control, and that is working in their favor right now. Madu is going to take Pablo out, but still 3 players have already fallen for Supersik. Now 3 versus 2. Rifles all across the board for destroy the odds right now, but Mado is going to retrieve an M4. However, still a Tech 9 in his hand to work with here, but full armor, so still some potential. And a player spotted, shot from behind. Cal falls, and now he can retrieve another rifle here. Guyver spots another one. He has an M4 in hand, so this can work out really well for them. And don't tell me they're going to win an eco. Mazik really wants to agree with me here as he takes Guyver out, and I'm out now in a 1 versus 1 against Madu. Both of those players down to right around 75 HP, and there you go. Mezik finished things off, but this was too close to call. Supersik should not have gotten so close, considering it was an eco round, but they still did, and hence 4 lives were lost on side of destroy the odds. But still, destroy the odds were able to close the map out, so still a positive. And the economy not super great on the side of Supersik yet again, so this could potentially be another bonus round if they don't make much mistakes, which would be a blunder if you ask me. In losing this round, you would have to make a blunder to make it possible, which doesn't seem like much destroy the odds kind of style, but we'll find out eventually. As Creo, he takes first blood in this round, taking Pablo out with the P920. Wait, I confused my webcam with the pistol. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it. I recently bought the C920 webcam and I confused that with the pistol, but Calv, do not confuse that man for an actual Calv. He's a man with a gun in his hand and he's getting kills. He takes 3 out, making it look very much more possible for Destroy the Odds to win this one yet again. 2 versus 3 Madu tag down to 64 HP as well, and Creo denied access to the site as the Molotov comes in play. Mezik finally kicking things off for himself on the stat line as he finishes it all off in this round, once again finding the final 2 kills. Previously he was the one to end it as well, and the stat line says it's all 12 kills, 1 assist, and 5 deaths with a KD of 2.4. This man is playing impressive. Now, yet again, DTO have a player present over the ramp, but now they're spread through out here. Supersik, yet again, it seems like they're going to take their time deciding whether they want to go towards A or B, but he wants them to move quicker as he takes the first player out, forcing them to make some movements. Guy present over the lobby still looking for some sort of aggression from the side of destroy the odds, but really seems like he's not going to get anything at all. He's not going to get anything at all, but now Pablo headed towards tunnels, hoping to meet someone here, but unfortunately for him that won't be the case, because the presence from Supersik goes over towards the lobby and Squeaky all throughout here. Devs is going to take Rhea out as well, and now a 2 versus 2. Saib and Guy were both down to very minimum HP. 1 pistol shot would do the job for DTO to finish things off here. Bomb is going to get planted, so that's something positive to look for. From the side of Supersik, the bomb goes down, the player goes down as well, and there you go. Mezik once again finishing things off here. This man does not miss. The last 3 rounds, he has finished things off, finding the final 2 kills at the very, very least. Amazing performance coming out of him. Really love to see it here. Across the board, he is dominating the map right now with 14 kills. The only player close to him is Creo, but still 11 kills with 7 deaths is the KD just isn't close to what Mezig has right now. The match has been paused. It seems like it is a tactical pause for Supersik because the score is all tied up now. Destroy the Odds did not have a strong start earlier on, but now they are starting to do very well in this one. Now the match is going to go underway once again. The timer has been finished, and DTO looking to gain a lead finally in this map for the first time. And it seems like if their momentum doesn't get broken very soon, they will grow a very, very big lead. It is very much possible as we still have 5 more rounds into this half, and Pablo really agrees with me. He takes 3 out. Cambokas is there for the trade. Now 1 versus 3, and there you go. Nabs is going to be the one to finish things off here, although Mezek not able to do anything in this round because his teammates are just too good over there, showing resistance to the aggressive playstyle that Supersik finally showed for the first time in this map. They have always taken their time deciding where they want to go, or have, even if they had decided, they just really took their time executing their strategy. But now that they decided to go aggressive, Destroy the Odds were prepared for it, and they read them like a book. An easy win. Bokus spots third, Orford's out. It's actually spots 3. Won't the shots are not connecting, and that is possibly the reason why Pablo goes down. Called there for the trade, and Bokus finally the off shot hits, but Pablo is going to be taken out as well now. 2 versus 3. Both of those players from Supersik have a deagle to work with. Gyra is inside the A site right now, so both of those players very much split up. Callus though looking to join him shortly as he is over towards the CT area, going to take devs out already. Bokus with the op, last one alive here. Gyra is going to retrieve an A as well, and there you go. 6-6, we're all tied up once again, and this is a very bad round to lose or Destroy the Odds, because that was an all deagle round for Supersik. This going to be a force buy. Interesting. Destroy the Odds looking to just still have the control of the map and not allow Supersik to gain any advantage whatsoever in this one. But if they lose this, it can really come back to bite them in the long run here. Pablo kicked things off with the MP9, gets aggressive, but the trade is there now. 4 versus 4. Manu has fallen already. Mezig a bit aggressive over his control room here, but now is going to back it down to a ramp heady again behind the box. Play it passive, play it smart, but still trying to gain some sort of information. Oh, both of those players have been spotted. Devs is able to take one down, but is going to get traded immediately afterwards. Missed the chance, but Mezig is there for the help. Mezig gets traded as well. Gabriel down to just 12 HP. 2 versus 2. Very much possible for Destroy the Ogs. The eco is working for them as Call takes another one. Now the AK retrieved. Gyro last one alive with 12 HP to work with. And okay. Destroy the Odds really are looking to close out a force buy round here. Although both of those players are tapped down, but it is going to be heading into their favor as they finish the round off. courtesy of devs there, courtesy of Bokus there with the AUG in hand, and now 7-6 destroy the odds. Really fighting back here against Supersik, and Supersik, it seems they're in a force buy situation again here. A Mac 10, a Deagle as well. I don't know why they bought a Deagle, but Manu has a Deagle along with an AK, and now they're getting aggressive towards outside area here. Pablo, along with the devs, will try to show some resistance towards there, but they're already in Supersik. They are wasting no time whatsoever. Mezek all by himself over towards the B side as of now, as players are trying to pour into the site. Eventually, Gywer gets the first blood onto Devs now. A 5v4, and the player drops down on him. Mezek did not expect that, and he gets taken by surprise. And a 5v4, two players weakened for the side of Supersik, but that won't matter until, I don't know, until they die, but still they are alive, so giving them a man advantage continuously. But Cal looking to chain things up here. 2 versus 3, very much possible. Two players are very weak for the side of Supersik, then he is going to fake the bomb. Spot a few players out. Unfortunately, the shots won't connect. Trio did get tagged down, but won't be able to get killed there, I guess. Bokus spots a player, gets tagged, and now it seems like he's just looking to save the weapon, but unfortunately he won't be able to do so. The force buys are really working for them, and I guess you could say it wasn't really a force buy for it was like they only had one Mac 10, but other than that, all 4 AKs, and it really worked out for them. All of them went aggressive towards the secrets here. Destroy the odds were not expecting that to happen because, as I've said previously, Supersik really take their time often on deciding where to go or to executing their strategy. But once they got aggressive towards A, they got punished immediately. But now they got aggressive towards outside and headed into secret. No one saw that coming from the side to destroy the odds, and they just allowed Supersik to pass by. Gywer will be the first one to draw first blood yet again as Des goes down. That man has been first blooded a lot of times, I feel, and I feel bad for him. Now it is a force by yet again all pistols bought for the side to destroy the odds, and they have not done much as Mazek is the last one alive already. Supersik looking to score their 8th here as the bomb is going to get planted eventually over towards the 8th site. Yes, even if you could retrieve that rifle, that would be somewhat successful, but that won't be the case. Destroy the odds, end the first half with a 1-round disadvantage, sadly, on Nuke. That is a bit of a bad news because, again, the CT side is very much preferred if you talk about Nuke there. So let's see if Supersik are able to continue their lead or will destroy the odds, end up having a better half on the T side rather than the CT side on Nuke, which would be very surprising if I'm being honest right now. You don't really often see a team dominating the T side, like totally dominating a T side after doing bad on the CT side on Nuke. But it's not impossible for that to happen. It most definitely is possible because the scoreline is not too terrible either. It's just a 1-round lead for Supersik at the moment, which can be changed very quickly here. We're just waiting for the teams to get prepared, the warm-up round to get done, and then we will head into the match very shortly. This team's still shooting each other, getting ready for the match, discussing how they want to execute, what they want to do, close this one out in their favor, and destroy the odds. Really need to take this time in their favor, discuss what best strategies do they have to win this one. Again, if you're joining us right now, this is the first matchup at Destroy the Odds EU roster is playing under our name. We just recently signed them. In their previous season, they were 14-0 in their previous esportal season. So again, this is just their first matchup with us, and really high expectation. Not too high, but I'm certain that they're going to do good in the ESEA season this time around, because a 14-0 score line, stat line of this season is fabulous. If you ask me, I would lose all 14 of those matches if I were playing such a great team. And well, that's probably why I'm a caster. That's probably the biggest reason why I am a caster, being the terrible player I am. And okay, here we go. The match is about to begin here, as the warm up is done and the match is live. The big green font, weird font, match is live written in front of you in this ESEA lobby. On the pistols, well, no pistol upgrades for this side of Destroy the Odds, and the same goes for Supersik. They're just going to stay with the traditional weapons, but are going to invest into armors here. All armors bought for the side to Destroy the Odds, and okay, it seems like it is going to pay out as Calv gives the first blood, but still 4 player alive for Supersik, and Mato is the sole player with the defuse kit, and he falls as well. It seems like we have a pistol round going into the favor of Destroy the Odds. That's Creo Bob, last one alive, and he will fall as well over the outside area by the hands of Boke as well as Glock here. A nice pop headshot to tie things up in this map, 8-8, and this should pretty much be a bonus round for Destroy the Odds as well, unless Supersik are able to close the which I wouldn't be too surprised with, but I'm not certainly expecting either, because we in this map we have seen a few weird round wins, if you ask me. Forced buys or partial buys ended up being a round win, so I would be surprised, but I wouldn't say that I would be extremely surprised. It is an unexpected thing, but it can possibly happen. Destroy the Odds, although they really don't want that to happen, and finally gain a lead again here. And Pablo, he agrees with me as he takes the first one out. And oh, what is going on? Calv, he is stuck mid-air. I think we had a Superman with the Galil in his hand for a while, but unfortunately he won't be able to fly anymore. He fell down again. I want to be that guy. I want to be Superman. I want to be Calv, actually. He had a Galil. Superman does not have any weapons at all. I want to be Calv, man. And he even had a smoke, so that's even better. A Superman with a Galil and a smoke, along with a Glock and full armor. I mean, sure, I will take that any day of the week. But now, the time. Look at the clock, 35 seconds remain. DTO really slow things down here. 1 player present over towards lobby, but still 3 players coming from outside. They enter the A side, and Cal and Bokas are going to kick things off here, as Devs will be the one to finish them in the A side. 9th round on for them, and the bomb, I think, got planted as well. So all the more money, all the better. Again, a Mac 10 in the hands of Mezig here. But the rifles come out in the hands of Supersik, and okay, we have 3 silenced rifles. Pretty weird to see, because haven't really seen people preferring silenced M4s over the M4A4 as much, but happy to see it's coming into the meta. Rio kicks things off here as he takes Mezig down, but now DTO heading towards Secrets. 2 player are present here over towards Tunnel now to make their entry, but one still haunting the lobbies of the A site, and he has been taken out already. Pablo falls, Devs also falls, but Gallus will fall as well on the other side, because well, someone had to take the trade, and that was called. Now a 2 versus 4. Make it a 1 versus 4, because Bokus, he lives no more. Creo really just bumping his head on to the door. Must hurt after the match, and he will need quite a few bandages on top of his head, which will look weird. So I'd suggest just getting the kills and get done with it if you want, but instead of banging your head. Or all jokes aside, I make terrible jokes. I am aware, so you don't have to roast me in the chat if you were planning on doing so. But I don't know if I can stop that. 1 versus 4 though. Let's see if Golf can stop the CTs from preventing him from planting the bomb, and it seems like he found on doing so. The fake plan, but well, it won't work out. Adu was standing right beside him and is able to take the kill. 9-9, and we are headed into the round number 19 here. All pistols again, a partial investment from the side of DTO. Early taking their time, a few shots being put in, and DTO have multiple players beaten down. The time taking, but the clock is not gonna be of much of a factor because the aggression showing that DTO are showing is a lot right now. The bomb is going to get planted and Pablo hits the shot, but there you go. Secret answer right back now. 1 versus 3. Mezek with the Tech 9 won't be able to do much, and that's 10th round on board for Supersik. At this point, these two teams are just trading blows round by round. Once a team gets a lead, the other one answers right back in the next 2 rounds. So really interesting here because both teams are not doing too fabulous, but neither of them are doing too bad against each other. It seems like they don't care which side they're on. They're just going to play similar, uh, trading blows continuously. Well, let's see how long do they keep this up, because eventually we will have to find ourselves a winner in this map. And Kalf, he gets down to 60 HP immediately, but Devs will be the first one to get the kill. Korea goes down immediately afterwards. The op shot connects. Bogus had missed his shots previously on the CT side, quite a lot of them, but now is looking to redeem himself. DTO have presence in tunnel right now, but it's only Calf while all 4 of the remaining players present over towards the A side, and it seems like Calf plans on joining them soon as well. DTO really taking their time here, but I wouldn't blame them. They still have a minute to work with in this one, and Calf now finally making his way up the vents, it seems. And there you go, the Molotov goes out, the smokes line up as well, and the corners are being taken. Snipe is going to take 2 before it goes down. Actually, never mind, he had some assistance from the side of Madu, but calm there for the trade. 2 versus 3, very much possible so far either side, but Madu is looking to take the favor into their hands. Callus follows up with the kill of his own as well, and Bogus last alive with the op in his hands, $200 so it might be a save, but that isn't the case. Callus pops a headshot to take the 11th round, and there you go, another technical pause here. I'm assuming from the side of DTO, because the 2-round lead has been given away. They need to prevent the momentum from keeping growing here. Supersik, they had started strong with, I think, a 4-0 lead or something similar, but Destroy the Odds didn't allow that to go on for long, and I think that's something DTO have been doing very well. They really haven't allowed Supersik to gain such a confidence that they could just start dominating the map and have total control over it. Supersik still are aware that Destroy the Odds can do the unpredicted at moments and really cast them off guard. So still Supersik playing insanely, I would say. Bokus, he gets aggressive, but won't be able to find anything and has to back off already, down to 42 HP with the deagle in his hand. Partial investment, but It's all 5 Deagle, so it's gonna be headshot pops or nothing at all for the side of DTO here. Because if you kill someone with body shots and have a deal in hand, then what's the point? Just get a Tech 9 or a CZ or something similar, or P9, P250. Because the Eagles are made for headshots, in my opinion. You've got to pop those heads with it. If you don't, then I'm disappointed in you. And Cal, man, I'm sorry to say. I wish I didn't have to. Okay, well, I guess I won't be mad for so long because he has an M4 in hand now and put some shots onto Madu. Down to 20 HP now. Madu looking to stay alive as Kalos is there for his help taking Cal down, and Guyver finishes off Pablo. Mezig last alive, Deagle, a bomb, and in the B side we go. The rotation coming out of Supersik as well, and it seems like Mezig really wants to plant the bomb here. It puts shots on 2 players, but only takes one before going down by the hands of Kalos. The op shot connects, and 12-9 destroy the odds. Now they have rifles in their hands. Now is the time they need to answer back. Because if they lose this one, Supersik will most likely end up winning the following round as well, and that's a 14-9 lead. Not something you would like to see as a Destroy the Odds fan, which I'm assuming you guys totally are, because look at how cool the names are of those sides, but the names are falling. 2 players drop, but Focus and Devs really answer back immediately, followed up by a kill of Call. 2 versus 3. Focus down to 5 HP, but still alive, hence a man advantage. Callus down 3 HP as well. How do these people remain alive? If I get in an engagement, I either get killed or either kill, which is very, very rare. It's like seeing a lunar eclipse of me getting a kill, especially if it's a headshot. Body shots, I guess I could kill people in the back, but now it is going to be a save for Gallus, so hence Destroy the Odds win this round, and a much needed one. Still in a good fight they are right now. 12-10 scoreline. Focus. How are you still alive, man? Really, I need to talk to these players after the match. I need to talk to them privately. How do you stay alive? It's just so low HP. We've seen so many players live with almost 10 to 15 HP. So many players with less than 10 HPs as well in this one stay alive for a long time, although they did eventually end up dying. But Bokus this time did not die. So hence the stereotypical thing is not anymore, I guess you could say. But okay, the rifle's back out again for the side of Supersik, so still looking to fight this one and grow their lead. They destroy the odds, the economy still not very much shining, and wouldn't consider them an elite class right now, but the weapons are worth something along with all of that utility. But we need to see how good of a usage they get out of those things. This time, destroy the odds. They're the one really taking their time lining up the smokes for outside, and it seems like they want to head towards secret. But the bomber, Pablo, oh sorry, Devs, still a bit in between lobby, and now he heads in finally with 3 players going outside. Pablo is joining Dev Zero towards lobby as he is looking to come through Squeaky, it seems. 1 player present over towards the secret, I think, to oppose the aggression from the side of Destroy the Odds, and Mezek gets tagged down to go yet again. And see, this is what I was talking about. How do they live for even a few seconds? Well, that his life gets shortened down, and now Kalf is the last one alive already. 13th round, Super Six looking to close it out, and they certainly will do so. Pro Bob finishes it off 13-10. The economy on the side to destroy the odds, not terrible, but not the best either. Calls and devs 12 and is not gonna be able to get their preferred weapons, and hence it seems that it's going to be a force buy. Okay, Cal is going to keep $1,600 in his bank, while the rest of them are really looking to clean things out here, cash it all out, and well, a deal in the hand of devs, two AKs and op, a really mixed set of weapons in their arsenal. But at least there are some upgrades, so they still can't very much with this, but Supersik they don't think so because three players have already been taken out. Only one rifle remains, and that too is not gonna be staying for long as the 14th round goes on board for Supersik. Destroy the odds. Starting to struggle, it seems, with their rounds. I was talking about earlier how these teams are just trading shots back and forth, but now it seems like Supersik are gaining some sort of momentum here, and it will only grow unless stopped right away. Because one more round, and Supersik are going to guarantee themselves an overtime at the very least. Mazig, he gets shot, but is going to follow Guyver down. They have done some pistol investments, but that's not much, and Bezig's pistol won't come into too handy, but Dev's is. So now a 4 versus 4, and AK has been retreated on Dev. He does have some bit of armor to work with as well, and the utility and the rifle goes down as well. Bob is going to find another pick, and it seems like overtime has been confirmed at the very least. The side of Supersik, but destroy the odds. Need to win 5 continuous rounds in order to send us to overtime. Otherwise, Supersik one more, and they will be able to close this map out. Fortunately, destroy the odds economy still is not too terrible. And hence, they have a chance of fighting. If they win this, the fighting chance continues. If they lose any round in the next 5, the match will end right there. So they really need to become more and more disciplined about this and just play the game to perfection to stay alive in this for as long as possible. Two players have been damaged already, and Cal looking to get aggressive and will be punished. Trio there for the resistance and will take one out. No trade whatsoever. Until now, Mythic finds one. Pablo has been taken out, and it's all down to Bo because he does find one, but now 1 versus 2, and there you go. Sick, able to finish things off here. 16-10. An amazing effort from the side of DTO, but Supersik, they were just too good to control, it seemed. Not a fabulous showing for DTO in their first match, but still a new roster signed. Have a lot of expectations, and it is just the first ESEA matchup. We still have a lot to look forward to in their upcoming matches, which we will stream most certainly. So you should be staying hopeful for more content coming your way, and including these DTO EU players. And we also have an NA roster, which I'm pretty sure you are already aware of. So yeah, I think that is going to be it. Unfortunately, DTO weren't able to close the first map out with our new org, but we are hopeful that they will clutch up, learn from their mistakes made in this map, and will come back stronger into the next one. And congratulations to Supersik for closing this one out and winning the first ESEA match of the season. But for today, that is it for Inflict, and I will be signing off now and hopefully be seeing you guys later on the DTO EU matchup.